Okay guys, Jackson was just having some free play. He might come in and out during this video. I had to open the door so he'd go into his room and be interested in something else because he kept pressing music buttons every time I tried to do this. I'm just going to do an overview of our curriculum this month. So January and February we are working on community helpers. And then we're going to take a break February 1st and do some Valentine's stuff and then pick up community helper stuff. We'll be doing that during that time too, but we'll be doing Valentine's Day stuff as well. And then back to community helpers after Valentine's Day. Right now I don't have anything in the sensory bin because I'm swapping it out so much. There's just so much for community helpers. I'm probably not going to be able to go over it all in this video. But our word wall this week is different. So for each community helper, like the postal worker, there's a set of words, and we just been doing 2 sets of community helpers a day and like rotating them. And they color coordinate with their helper, whatever. I got this off Teachers Pay Teachers. I use that a lot. I use some free sites. I use Google a lot to find stuff. So people always ask me, I search the internet or I use stuff I already had from my classrooms that I saved. All right, so over here is just some of our poems and songs for the month. We're also working on manners too. So I've got some manners stuff up here. And we have tons of books. Manners for sharing, school for like teacher, community helper, vet. Like, this has a bunch of different community helper jobs in here too. Let's see, there's a dentist book in there. There's just like a ton of different books, construction workers. He has so much police stuff. This is just like a car we put up when he's not using, but he has so much police and firefighter stuff. I've been bringing stuff in, like last week we did a bunch of police stuff, so I had all his police stuff up here. My dad's a police officer, so we have tons of police stuff. My brother-in-law's a firefighter, we have tons of firefighter stuff. So I've been like bringing that stuff in and rotating it. The sensory bin, we've used some construction trucks or whatever and pebbles and rocks and stuff, but I've cleaned it out. And I honestly have several things planned for this and I just went blank. But if you, okay, now I'm shutting doors. If you have a toddler, you can check Pinterest, teaching sites, stuff like that for different community helper, sensory bin ideas. I try to post stuff on Instagram when we do it. This is just like a very large unit. So it'd be a long video if I try to go over every single thing we're doing. Okay. So Little People, especially this set, is great for creative play and dramatic play for community helpers. So we've been using that a lot, aside from the fact that he's obsessed with Little People and uses it every day. I know, no, I can't see you if you do that. All right. We've been using building blocks with his construction stuff and his police. That's a great thing to do, like build cities and stuff. Oh my Lord. Basically each week I've been switching out community helper stuff. Jackson, no more. No more. This is a very hot mess video. But I needed to upload this or I would never get to it. Okay. In here, we have some kind of file folder work. So we have this that he's been matching. You guys might have seen this on our Instagram story. So there's that. Then we've been using these. When he's older, he'll take clothespins and mark off the number himself. But right now we're counting together and pointing at which number is correct. So there's 2 school buses. Some of these have like 5 police cars and you have to pick like 5. It gives you different numbers. When they're older, you can use clothespins and have them like put the clothespin on the correct number, but right now we're using it differently. And then we have this. So next year, probably I will cut these individually and let him match it, but right now we're just matching these pieces to the correct set, if that makes sense. But when they're older, you can cut individual pieces and have them do it that way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm trying to rush through this. Then our file folder, let's see, yeah, that's an old one. Our file folder this month is matching sets, so matching the bottoms to the tops. Then I have this community helper puzzle he's been really loving. I got this at Lakeshore, so he's really been loving that. Okay, over here we have lace cards that have police officers, police cars, firefighters, dump trucks, ambulances. I got this like 2 years ago at Target, so this is not something you can buy now, unfortunately. These you should be able to buy now. This is like mail carrier stuff. We've been playing Dramatic Play with this in his little, his step 2 house has a mail slot, so we've been pretending to be mail carriers with that. This is a doctor's kit. We've been using babies and pretending to be a doctor. And this is available at Target right now. It's like matches up, but so many of these were community helper vehicles that I went ahead and bought it. Now I can't get it out, but you get it. It's like you match up the ends. So that's just some of the stuff we're working on, but every week, because this is such a big unit, it changes. Like, I have a lot of dress up stuff like construction workers, firefighters. I put his little tent up. Well, I'm going to put his tent up next week with a strobe light and turn the lights out. And he's going to go rescue, as a firefighter, he's going to go rescue his stuffed animal from the fire. So there's lots of fun Dramatic Play stuff you can do. Pretend like to be a police officer. When I had my toddler preschoolers, I would have some be the police officers and some of them would be on their ride-on like little cars and stuff, and they would pull people over and write them tickets. There's just so much fun stuff you can do. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put up this felt, and we've also been working on this. These two felt things are appropriate for this unit, and he's really been having fun with that. Okay, so this is a really short little video, but if you guys want to see more in depth of what we're doing, just follow us on Instagram. I try to post stuff and pictures are in our story of us working sometimes, so look out for that. But I just want to give you a small overview of this month. I really can't remember all the stuff we're doing. I should have pulled my lesson plan out, but I didn't. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope this was helpful. Bye!